backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the center spot. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green, then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw drops for Randall. And this summer, the NBA owners approving the $1.5 billion sale of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Shams.
How about that? An absolute steal. We're never going to see a team sold for $1.5 billion again, BA. When you see a team selling like that, it means more investments are coming. The Wolves play in the second oldest arena in the NBA, so I'm told getting a new one built over the next decade is the next order of business for the Timberwolves.
Feels like the right time for an up-and-coming team. They were almost there last season. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Green for 3, buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Pass to Randall, fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Green for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall is screen on Portis. McDaniels from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Conley passes to McDaniels. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. No good on the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Green takes the three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Minnesota making a change here. Randall is checked in.
Second team foul.
Here's Reed, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Randall. Right wing from deep, Conley. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And here's Green from the arc. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Conley. Rollins gets the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Conley finds Reed. Reed sets a screen. Connects from downtown.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the baseline jumper, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Minnesota with some changes. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. Pass to Randall, three-pointer, rebounded by Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Can they get it? Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Conley passes to Randall. Portis against McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Green for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I just love the ball movement.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Portis has got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley passes to Reed. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Conley passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the shot goes. Portis has got 20 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And Edwards, here we go. Right side Conley. Reed. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Portis. Reed with the rebound. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hi, everybody. We've got your...
And look here now at the Bucks. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. Yep.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bucks.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, we've seen A.J. Green really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. 9 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And Edwards slams it in.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside, fires for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Pass to Randall. Now Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rollins gets the bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And here's Edwards. He's got 11. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
He drops it from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Randall. There's the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Pass to Green from outside the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Milwaukee has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Portis gets the bucket.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Basket counts.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Nails it from 3.
Well, guys love to score. What the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And here's Edwards outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in the game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
And so it's Milwaukee making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. From deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Dillingham.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other.
Oh, that's something else,
man! Beautiful. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Right side Green. The 3. Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Sinks it from distance.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Portis. There's the triple. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Reed to screen on Green. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 15 points here in the second half.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Dillingham, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Turner finds Portis. Now Green. Back to Portis. Shoots over Reed. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Conley passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get them the ball.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Launches it. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
With the drive, Rollins. Good on the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
McDaniels can't hit. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 19-7 run. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
McDaniels from long range. The shot comes out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels from long range.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous